All right, let's talk Arizona property management. What are the rules of the road?
If you think it's just about collecting rent, think again. The stakes are incredibly high.
Seriously, one wrong move could cost you everything. So let's cover what you gotta know. Rule number one, know your lane. You're not just a manager, you're a special agent.
So what does that mean? Well, your powers are very specific, defined right in your contract. And with that power comes huge duties. It all boils down to protecting your client's interest, always.
Rule number two is a big one. Residential and commercial properties, they're like two totally different highways.
Just look at the governing law there. ARLTA for residential, contract law for commercial. Big difference. All right, let's talk residential. The rulebook is the ARLTA, and its rules are non-negotiable. For example, the security deposit, it's capped at 1.5 times the rent. That's it.
And if you need to get inside the unit, you've got to give at least 2 days' notice.
When they move out, you have exactly 14 business days to return their security deposit.
And here's the thing about ARLTA. There's no agency. Any issues, they go straight to court.
Okay, rule #4, handling the money. This is one of your most critical jobs, for sure. There's a strict 3-step process for handling funds. You have to follow it every single time.
Which brings us to a huge no-no. Commingling. That's mixing client money with your broker's money.
And trust me, this is one of the most serious violations you can make. Just don't do it.
All right, last rule, license and registration. We're talking about your agreements and your records.
First, the PMA. It has to be in writing and signed. It's the whole foundation of your gig.
Now for records. Residential leases, you got to keep them for 1 year after they terminate.
What about financial records? Things like statements and receipts? That's a 3-year hold. And then pretty much all your other general files, you're holding on to those for 5 years. Look, these aren't just suggestions, they're the law. It's how you protect your client and yourself.
So now you know the rules. The real question is, are you ready to follow them every day?